This was one of them nights, man. I had to hang around for a few minutes after that rock and roll. I was thinking, what's going on here? We're going to get more? Come on, man. I want more. More. Give me more. You know, some nights you're ready for it to end. Tonight, nights like tonight, man. Not the case. I was looking for more. But let's go all the way back. Song I heard the ocean sing. That's how they started out the Mexican run. Everybody knew they were going to play it. They had to play it. I knew it. You knew it. They knew it. So they just get it out of the way right off the bat. Then they throw it back. You know, felt like an early 90s set list here with My Soul and Yamar. I was hanging around early at Tuscaloosa this summer, and they played that during the sound check, and I don't believe they ever played it. Sound checked it again. I think I heard them. I don't know. It doesn't matter. Whatever. So My Soul, Yamar, Halley's Comet. Kind of going back a little bit. And look, I was 2.5 hours behind on the webcast. Got a real late start tonight. So I skipped a little bit of My Soul. Skipped a little bit of Yamar. Was tempted to skip a little bit of Halley's, but then you think, is it going to have a jam? But of course not. Then we get right into Fuego, man. Getting into more modern day Phish. Getting rid of that old shit there for a minute. Then the Wedge. You know, what's going on with Trey on the Wedge? We get some classic Trey banner in between the Wedge and Theme from the Bottom. I think Trey's words, well, this doesn't suck. I guess he was talking about the environment and just everything. Wasn't talking about the Wedge. So then they go on to, what was that after that? Free, David Bowie. Oh, they played David Bowie. Can you believe they played David Bowie? All right, you know, I'm not going to make any jokes. David Bowie died this week. Of course, they were going to play it at some point, you would think. Maybe open with it, maybe Encore. They closed the first set with it. The Free, I guess for me, you know, I'm a sucker for a nice rockin' Free. It rocked out. Theme from the Bottom was nice. Trey talking some shit to the wakeboarders out there, telling them Theme from the Bottom was for them. So let's get to the second set, man. This is where the real business was. That's why I'm still a little bit fired up here at 12:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Gonna have to go back and watch a little more of this. So it comes out with Drowned. It's like, boom, here we go. Okay, more ocean scene. Maybe he's telling them wakeboarders. Maybe he's sending them a message there. And then what's the use? You know, right when I was about to give it a big thumbs down, I'd be like, Jesus Christ, what's the use again? Fuck, it won me back, I think. This was a sharp fucking what's the use. I don't know. I don't know what was up with the last couple, but this one just felt like it was, I don't know, felt like it was supposed to sound, I guess. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. Whatever What's the Use was intended to sound like, that's what it sounded like tonight. Sand and Ghost, not the craziest, longest, spaced out jams, but Jesus, they both fucking rocked. At one point, man, Ghost, I think it started pouring down rain during Ghost, and that seemed to amp the band up a little bit. I mean, they were just full blown rocking out to a Ghost. Sometimes you get some funky Ghosts. Then 2001, you know, the theme of the second set, not a super crazy jam, but a perfect placement for 2001. According to Def Zappa 20, anyhow. Then Wolfman's Brother. Looks like it has now finally graduated to the second set. I know we just got a first set one there at MSG, but it's made its way now. Back where it belongs, perhaps. Possum somehow didn't even suck. Just rock. Continued the theme. We're just rocking out tonight. We're rocking out. Shine a Light, although it didn't really rock out, it kind of rocked out in its own way. You know, I don't know, that's a couple songs right in a row. You know, I wouldn't call myself a Possum or a Shine a Light guy, but Jesus Christ, man, they hit the spot. Continued to pour down rain in the whole second set. I don't know, it looked like Page was having all kinds of problems over there. Well, he wasn't having problems, but they had to come over there and cover him up with, they didn't cover up his equipment with tarps, but it was definitely some plastic shit. You know, speaking of tarps, I was looking around for Mark and Amanda and Joe tonight. I had my eyes peeled, man. I was all over the webcast. Unfortunately, I saw a few dudes that looked like Joe. No signs of Mark and Amanda. Somehow those motherfuckers make it to every single run, though. Fishman had the hat on tonight. What's that? What's the deal with that, man? I knew we got it at the the daytime set list sets at the festivals or whatever, but it's like Fishman's version of yoga. He's just like flips that hat on. I was like, man, I just feel better, guys. Let's do it, man. Let's go out here and rock. Guy seems as cool as a cucumber, as they say, all night long with that fucking hat on. Little disappointed Trey, still no haircut. What's the deal, dude? I cut my hair, now you're never going to cut yours? Is that the fucking game? Well, I went 3 years once, pal. Let's see what you do. Well, guys, I'm F Zappa 20, and I think I've said more than enough. Let's see. There was some chomper action for sure. It's Mexico. The glow sticks were low. Oh, this one motherfucker. Who was the fucking guy holding the hat up? Did you guys see that guy on the webcast? He took his hat off, held it in the air, like as if anybody gives a fuck what his hat said. But I was curious. What the hell's that guy's hat say? I know the band didn't give two shits, but anyhow, if you happen to be near that chomper, let me know what the fuck was on his hat. All right. There was some nudity, but unfortunately it was a fucking half-wook male. I'm F Zappa 20, guys. Later.